This video, we will going to take up one more sheet metal design part, how to model this by using the Fusion software. So to do that, first we'll go for this Fusion software. Here, basically you have this the model. What I want is I want to rotate and see how this exactly this part can be modeled by using the sheet metal design. So to do that, first I will go to this software, and now first I will going to create this portion. So first we will take up the first step is taking this particular dimension. We have 84 by 58. So to do that, so here initially this is in a rectangle. This is the vertical portion, so it will be starting from the front. I will go for sketch, click on the front plane. Now I'll go for rectangle, take the center point rectangle and draw one rectangle of any dimension. And here give the dimension as 58. Okay. Then I want to give this dimension as 84. Okay. Then click on finish sketch and go to flange, select this and say okay. Steel. So what is the basic dimension of this? If you see here, we talk about aluminum, the thickness is 2 mm and it is 0.44. K factor is 0.44, gap is thickness, bend radius I'm taking as thickness, minimum thickness, that is the 2 mm. Relief shape is round, then all other will go to accept it as by default. So to do that, I will go for sheet metal rules, click on steel. Now here I will click on edit, take 2 mm thickness. So bend condition, here I want to make it as thickness. Okay. And you make this as round, select this as round, and all other dimensions you remain same. And I will click on save. Once you do that, you're going to go for close. Okay. So this is how you'll be able to go for changing the rule. Steel is the one which we are considering. Here it is aluminum. Okay. So for that, again, I will go back to sheet metal, and here I'm going to edit. Instead of steel, I will take aluminum. Aluminum. Save it. Okay. Now you go to aluminum and then the thickness is the same. All other things are remain the same. Okay. Now I'll say close. Now the rule has become, instead of steel, now it has become material is aluminum. So this is what I was the one which we want. Now we'll go back to this, and now we're going to create this. Once we have created this, now we'll go for flange, click on OK. Now we'll go for the flange. So to go for the flange, again I will go for appearance and I will go for green color. Click on this and say OK. Now I'll go for flange, select this dimension and also this dimension, this flange, and give the distance. So what is the distance of this? It is 6490. So I will go for height as 64. Okay. Then height of the datum from the outer face. Yes, it is also from the outer face, and also by default is always, it is the default where we have to start from the outer face. If you go for the front top view, you can see it is from the outer face of this. And then the bend radius is from inside. So you can see the bend radius is from inside. Okay. Now you click on OK. Now go to 3 dimension. So once you do that, now we will go for the next one. I want to give the thickness here, which is of 24 mm. So again, outer face inside. Now you go for sketch. Sorry. Now you go for flange. Click on this edge and give the distance as 24. Okay. It is from 90 outer face and inside, and I will click on OK. So once you do that, now we have the gap here, so that the straight portion you have this particular flange. So once you do that, now we will come down to this portion. So again, I will go for click on flange, select on this. Now we want to go for 2 offsets. Okay. So one offset is from here, which is 0 and minus 32. Okay. Height is 24. So the first offset is 0, and then the second offset is minus 32. Once you do that, now you can see it is started from here, and the height of this is 24 mm, correct? Yes, go for 24 mm. So here I will click on 24. So this is how it will take this particular, from here it is 0, and from here it is minus 32, because you are going in the opposite direction. That is from here, that is the reference 1 is 0, the reference 2 is minus 32. Then I'm considering this dimension as 24, and again outer faces, and it is from inside, and I will click on OK now. Then similarly on this particular face, again I will take the one more flange. Again you give the same dimensions. Okay, so I'll go for flange, click on this flange now, and give full edge. You take 2 offsets, and here one is 0, the other one is minus 32. Then again I want to give this dimension as 24. Okay, click on OK. Now we have this portion. Then again you go for 3 dimension. So once you do that, now we want to do the chamfering from all the 4 sides, which is of 6 edges for 4 side, or 4 into 45 degree. So to do that, I will go for chamfer, create chamfer, select on this edge, and again you come back, select on this edge. Sorry, go to chamfer, select on this edge, and you select on this edge, click on this edge, and similarly on this edge. Okay, then go to rotate, then click on OK, select on this, and you select on this, and give it as 4, and say OK. Now go to 3D. So once you do that, we have this. Now we want to create the holes here. So like this, I need to create the hole. To create the hole, first I will going to create the sketch and put the point there, and adjust the dimensions as shown here. So how to do that now? I will go for sketch, click on this point on this face. Okay. Now I'll go for create, go for point, select on this, click on this point now. Then I will go for dimension, select from here to this edge, give the dimension as 8 now. Okay. Then I want to go for line, take the center line, and take on this and draw one center line here. Then I want to go for line, you take the midpoint of this line and draw one more line here. Then I want to keep horizontal this point with reference to this. Okay, now we have this dimension. Similarly, I want to go for a point, click on this, select some arbitrary point here. Okay, then go to horizontal or vertical, select on this with reference to this. Go to dimension between this and to this line, give the dimension as 8 mm. Now we have created this point and this point. Now we'll go for create, go to mirror, click on this point and this point. Then take the mirror line as this line and say OK now. Then you will go for the finish sketch now. Then I want to go for 3 dimension, go to create and go for hole. So what is the dimension of the hole now? The dimension of the hole is 6 mm. So now I will go for create, place the dimension of this hole, select this point, okay, and again this point, then again on this side, on this hole and on this hole. Distance is 6, diameter is 6, and then it is distance is through all, okay. And now diameter is 6, diameter is 6. So I will going to click on OK now. So we have all the holes has been created now. So the next thing is I want to create on the vertical face the same thing again with same diameter 6 mm. So to do that I will go for sketch, click on this front plane. Now I go for create, go for point, click on 2 points now. One point is here and you give the dimensions of that point with reference to this, okay. And what are all the dimensions? 22, correct. So we will do one thing, we will going to go for line, click on the center line, draw the center line with reference to this. Now I want to go for the dimension between this and this, give the dimension as 22. Then from here it is 18. Dimension from this point to this point, give 18 now. Once you do that, go to create, go for one more point, okay. Select some arbitrary point here, go to horizontal, select between these two. Then I want to give the dimension between this and this, give the dimension as 22. Then I'll go for finish sketch and go for create, click on hole. I will select this point and as well as this point. Since the diameter is 6, okay, then the distance is through all, okay. Then click on OK now. So we have all the holes have been created. The next portion is I want to create this sketch to cut it. So again I'll go for sketch, click on this line. Now I want to draw a line from this point to here. So I will go for line. Don't take construction, you select some arbitrary point and then put that point. Now the next thing is I want to give the dimension. Dimension endpoint of this to endpoint of this, give the dimension as 10. And then similarly from here to here it is 24. You give this dimension to this dimension, give the dimension as 24. Once you do that, go to finish sketch and go to extrude, correct? Go to extrude, click on this and go to distance through all, flip and say OK. Now we have this portion. Then the next thing is I want to cut this is similarly I want to draw a fillet radius which is of 6 mm. So go to fillet, click on this edge and similarly on this edge. Give the radius as 6 now. So after that, again, I want to create one oblong slot. So to do that, I want to make it straight now. So to do that, I will go for modify, click on unfold. Don't select this. Click on the stationary entity, click on the bend. This one I want to make it flat and say OK now. So once you do that, now we will come down to this oblong slot. So I want to give the dimension for this. So to do that, I will first I will go for sketch, click on this front plane. OK. Now I'll go for line, click on construction line, construction, select this and you drag this now. Then here I want to give the dimension of this for a point. How to get that particular point we want to know now. 2.262. Okay. Now I will go for create. I will go for a point. Okay. Select some arbitrary point here. Okay. And then go to vertical. Select between these two now. Okay. Then go for dimension between this line and this line. Give the dimension as 2.262. That is the dimension. 2.262. Enter. Then I want to go for create. Go to oblong slot. Slot, center to center slot. Remove construction. Select this and you select this and give this dimension. So the radius is 2 and total distance is 24. So go for dimension. Take this overall dimension is 24. Then give the radius as 2 now. Okay. Then I want to go for midpoint. Mid of this line. Keep it on this point. Okay. Then go for finish sketch and go to 3D and go to create. Click on extrude. Select this profile and this profile. Distance is through all. Go to flip and say OK. So once you do that, now we have everything has been completed. And now I want to go for a refolding of this. Then click on the refold faces. Now you're going to get back to this. Then finally, I want to go for these are the details and I want to unfold this. And this is how it will going to look like in the final. So again, I will go for modify, click on unfold, then click on the stationary unit as this. Okay. Then unfold all bends and say OK. So come down to the front. So this is how your development of the sheet, which has been which has got the multiple bends, will going to look like after removing the folding. So this is how you will be able to create this model by using the sheet metal design by using Fusion software. Thank you.